Welcome back to the lab. It's about 9:30 on a Sunday morning. Those of you looking in the background will see we're not in the garage at home there. We're at Merry Merry. Now, we're not the dragway. We're at Merry Merry Drift Park. And somewhere back, where is it? Oh, I can't even see it. The March is here. Trust me. It's there. We're doing a Hooncorp Autocross day. I know, the clutch was slipping on the March, wasn't it? And that was supposed to be it, and we were supposed to be pulling the engine out. Possibly a little bit of mechanics error there. Somebody maybe didn't tighten a couple of bolts up as tight as they should have been. Maybe. We're going to find out. So that the clutch slipping may be entirely on me. We'll see. We'll find out shortly. Just going to have a little bit of a laugh. Kind of invited along to just for the spectacle of some idiot trying to tame 1,000 horsepower worth of K12 March on a drift track for an autocross session. We'll try and keep it straight-ish and take someone for a ride, hopefully, as long as the clutch isn't slipping, and it's all kind of, the rest of it just comes down to me, how sensible I want to be or not be. Yeah, all right, let's have a look at the cars that are here. That's a car, that's here. That's a Honda Integra. He says it's a bit agricultural, but nah, it's all good. This has got a V8-erizer in the front of it here. I think it's a, I'm standing on his trailer, I'm sure he won't mind. It's a Toyota, I think he said it was a 3UZ or something like that. We'll get him to open the bonnet later on. So clearly it's going to be rear-wheel drive with the motor in here like that. Bloody good, so that's quite interesting. This isn't a car, but that's here as well. So he's just been out, excuse the wind noise if there is any, the driver's just been out on that just to make sure everyone's happy with what he's doing. This is the driver here. I'll come a little bit closer, right in his face so the microphone works. What do you reckon about that? Was it good?
A little bit here in the front. If I could get this front sorted out, would be good to go, but got to get to spend a bit more time on the ground for it to steer.
Very good, very good.
But we'll have a go, see what happens, have a bit of fun.
Yeah, have a bit of fun, he reckons. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to check to see how we're going with the wind, whether it's crappy. If it's not crappy, we'll keep going. So we just had driver's briefing. I turned around and I saw this. Now, I don't know if this is Suzuki or Daihatsu. I know I've seen them in the past, but I can't remember what it is. What it is very, very small. Everyone thinks the March is small, but this is very, very, very small. It's got the seat in the middle now. It sounds a bit like I would suspect a motorbike motor in there, but I can't be sure. We'll have a look in a second. Who makes those? I can't remember. Is it Daihatsu or is it? No, that is not a motorbike motor. I don't know if that's... What is this, Sky? This is the man that... He runs this facility. He's also going, I have no idea. It's a 3, is it?
Yeah. Center seating.
No.
No, 4.
It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man did not watch Sesame Street as a youngster. Is this your machine, sir?
It's an old Mitsubishi Mirage motor though.
It's a Mitsubishi Mirage motor. There we go.
From the 80s.
Who makes it? Is it Daihatsu or Suzuki?
Suzuki Fronto.
Suzuki. I think I did say Suzuki. If I didn't say it, I meant to. Yeah. Now that's cool. There's plenty of cool things here today, so we'll try and catch them all. Oh, there's heaps of... I started filming this before. I'm sorry if there is a bit of wind noise. It's a lot of wind noise. It's very cold. A little bit smoky, this one. But that's all right. I was probably doing racing yesterday, I think, maybe. Look at this. There is an unlimited amount of different things here. This is cool. A cool colour. I think this guy might be from... No, it'd be another one. There's one of these in Hamilton. He was talking about doing an exhaust system on it. I don't think we ever got around to it. I think it was on the hoist at one point, but I can't remember. What else we got? The old generic Starlet. There's always a Starlet. This is also very cool over here. If the camera's shaking, it's wind noise. Hopefully I'm reducing that by putting my hand here. And also my hand's bloody cold. Look at that. Quite a tucked in cage. It's quite good. I wonder what the history is behind this. Is it GT4 or is it not? Kind of sort of looks, no, it would have a bigger wing on it, wouldn't it? Surely. Yeah, it's got the bonnet for it. We need to ask some questions. We need to find the driver and find out what we've actually got here. Yeah, this, I don't know, does this mean something? Yeah. Replica or who knows? Who knows? Everyone's lining up, all going out. There's a few cars out there already, have been out there already. And oh, that was close to a spin. I'm not sure if you saw it just behind the van there. Yeah, a bit of drifting going on with the BMW. I'm not sure how much you're seeing. I'm seeing it. I'll film some of it later on for you. I gotta put some stuff on and get my bum in there. I believe we've got a passenger for the first ride. Zane, who's got the, can we zoom in on it? That there. Roxanne. Zane, who owns that, his son's coming for a ride. Better go find him. You ready?
Yeah.
He's going. We'll see if the spark holds or not. My ears are bleeding. I know a problem. Ain't got no gas in it. Radio, it's like midday, or 2 o'clock or something like that. Actually, doing better than I thought I'd do. I thought I was going to get destroyed by all these Daihatsu Syrians and charades and things like that, but pretty cautious on the first run that we went out there and did a 1:15, which puts us, it's about 5th or something like that. Could be a little bit wrong there, but in the ballpark of that place. The second run, assuming our GoPros worked, quite a little bit heavier on the right foot there and a bit more into it, and set a 1:08, which was the fastest time by just over a second. So shock horror, actually surprised. Didn't really want that. That now puts some pressure on me, which I didn't really want today, but whatever. While we're yakking on the phone, let's have a look at this Integra. Hey, look at that. That's how you make an Integra go fast. Toyota, is that a, you guys know what it is. I think he said it's a 1UZ. I'm not totally savvy with all the stuff and things on them. There you go, quite a large V8. Oh, it's got some nice custom extractors in there. Large. It's a middle V8, isn't it? Large. It's a large motor for this car compared to what they had. Set back reasonable way too. If you look at where our axle line is, and we're probably somewhere near about the start of the second pair of cylinders there. So kind of a mid-ish, almost a mid-mounted, almost. I don't know what gearbox he's got in there. I could ask him. I'm picking it might be a, maybe it isn't, I don't know. I'm going to ask him some questions and we're going to have some answers. Hold there, caller. There you go. So I didn't ask him to be on camera. Some people do, some people don't. I didn't even ask him. It's got a W series, like 57, something like that, 5-speed gearbox out of a Supra. And in the back here, we've got some Nissan stuff and things. That's Nissan Skyline IRS under the back there. So she's a many lots of things in there. This car and driver combo were reigning champion here at this event in the past. I don't know how many times, at least once obviously. So it's opposition, so we need to scuttle it somehow, don't we? Really? No, we're not into that. No, very cool. Another cool car. Lots of beasties, different beasties out here. I don't know what's in the back of this. This is a Hillman Imp. Not sure that's got its original motor in there. Probably not. It's been tweaked by the looks. Got a half cage / roll bar. Technically that's called a roll bar, right? It's not a half cage, but that's what people just call them. But technically that's a roll bar, not a cage of any sort. Very cool. I think I need to get out there and do this because I need to get some points or time on the board for this particular track. We haven't got one yet. So I better get me A into G. Look at that. All loaded up, drove on there by itself, not broken. Stoked. Pretty good day actually. A little bit of mud on there, but that's fine. There's only a handful of us left behind. There's, what is there? Yeah, there's only like 3 trailers left. Everybody's gone. So, didn't really spend a lot of time filming anything else outside of the car. You can see the sun's getting pretty low over there. There we go, there's the track. Learned something about my car today. Learned something quite interesting. You can't just do a massive big I'm a hero clutch dump. It doesn't work. You rev it to the moon, drop the clutch, and it just grabs and takes off like a cut cat. That'll do, that's our term. It just disappears. Doesn't want to do big skids like that. You have to ride the clutch a little bit, let the boost build up, and then sidestep it the rest of the way, and then she's all on. There's Nathan. One of the Hooncorp guys will stand over here, so he's got the sun in his eyes. Actually, if I stand
If you stand right there, that's actually
There.
perfect.
That's
Thank
pretty
you,
good.
Glenn. See, now you're being helpful.
It's a bit blurry. You're a bit blurry.
Oh,
I just took the microphone off so we can hear you now.
That's all good. I feel a bit blurry.
You'll hear. You should be after a day like today. Awesome day, man. I appreciate the effort you guys put in. Behind the scenes stuff people don't sometimes realise, I think, how much effort goes into it. At the end of the day, you just bloody knees feel like they can give out on you any second, don't they?
Yeah, and the thing about it is it can be that easy. You know, these guys come here, they pay a bit of money, they get a day's full of fun, and it's not overly complicated. There's no major rule set. It's just run what you brung. You know, we've had MX-5s racing with Integras. We've had, you know, your March racing with some pretty beefy cars, and it's just a can-do attitude.
Fun as.
It's just a can-do attitude. I mean, for the amount of smiles and for the amount of sort of camaraderie that you see in the pits and all the people, you know, checking out each other's cars and checking out this and checking out that. It's just you don't get that anywhere else. So no, this is why we love putting on these events, Glenn. And
It's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's been a bloody good day.
Thank you very much, Lee. I'm going to catch Mike. I'm not even going to edit out the bit where I walk over here and I say to Mike, he's going to appear. He won't have the sun in his eyes.
No, not
and I'm just going to say I really appreciate your day. Thank you, Mike. I just spoke with Nathan. Nathan was like, bloody loved it, enjoys it, and the fact that everybody just comes along and they're all smiles and they're all talking to each other, they're all looking at each other's cars and nobody's picking holes in it and whinging about somebody running slicks and they shouldn't be running slicks. And seriously, we've had that. But anyway, appreciate it. Thanks for your time. I'll try and splice together my in-car. You guys have got some out-car, and we'll see if we can make something worth watching.
Thank you so much for coming along, Glenn. You had so many people looking, loving, enjoying your car. You put people for rides. You never made a dickie yourself. You had a lot of fun out there on the track.
When I tried to do my big... I'm going to do a big skid. Watch this. I'm going to do a big skid. Brr, car just drives away.
Let that one go, mate, because honestly, the quality of that of 1KHP being here is just fantastic. So thank you very much. And everyone who follows this character, he is the real deal. That's all I can say. But thank you very much for coming, mate.
Yeah, the real deal. All right, cheers, man.
We're just going to a skid. Even more.
Second gear coming up the straight then?
The second time we went round we were.
Yeah.
It was first gear the rest of the time.
Was it?
Normally it would just haze the tyres, but it didn't want to.
But the pickup is unbelievable.
It just wanted to grip and go that time, didn't it?
Oh shit. It was
I was like, oh, I'll do a big skid, and it was like...
fucking brilliant. I've never been anything like it. Thank you so much.
I drive it normally in a